This tutorial focuses only on Warrior 1. I recommend using a yoga mat just so you're consistent in following along with my cues. If you don't have one, that's fine. All right, let me walk you through some tips, hints on how to maintain a neutral pelvis and evenly work out your pelvic floor muscles with Warrior 1. We'll start on the right and then I'll transition to the left. So I would invite you to step the right foot out to the right toes face the short edge of the mat. And the left foot, you want to create some space so that the feet are hip distance apart. If you don't, if the feet are in line when you're facing forward, what happens is your hips are not level and you're going to not only be unbalanced and falling all over the place, but your pelvis is not in neutral. To correct for this, you just step that left foot out a little bit. Feet are the same distance as the hips. And the left toes, if you have your knee the same direction as those toes, you'll keep them safe. If you have the foot out too far and you bring your body forward, the knee can cave in and hurt your joints. You don't want to do that. All right, now a lot of people, when they come into this posture, will arch the back, feel this nice deep stretch, and really get into it. And let me show you some of the potential problems with the way I'm set up here. First, the knee's extended past the ankle, so you might hurt the joints there. To correct for that, you back off, maybe create more space between the legs, and that'll help. The next thing is if you're arching the back, it might feel good, but you are taking your spine out of a natural curve. You're really accentuating the lumbar spine, which is the bony part of the spine right at the base of the tailbone. And that means you're not in neutral. So instead of arching back, we can stand forward and it completely changes how your frame is set. You can even engage that left butt cheek, your left glute, to help tuck the tailbone under just a little bit. And this has the effect of keeping a nice natural curve on the lumbar spine in addition to our straight back. Now for arms, the arms can be at the hips, nice and easy. Traditionally, the arms will be up nice and straight, and you want to pull the shoulders down away from the ears. If this is not available to you, maybe you have larger arms or you have some shoulder problems, you also have the option of coming into cactus with the arms. Again, shoulders pulled down, you don't want to be up near the ears. And this would be Warrior 1. Now, if you have knee problems, I have a lot of people in my classes with knee issues. You can still do this posture, just don't do the lunge. So in that case, the feet would be a little closer together. Hips, you still check in, make sure they're facing forward and parallel to the floor. You're not kicking out one way or the other. And if you're worried about your knees, you can just push your feet into the floor and away from each other to help activate and engage those muscles of the pelvic floor. All right, let's switch sides, just so you can see how I would set this up in class. I would invite you to step the left foot out to the left. Create space so the feet are hip distance apart. So the left toes are facing the short edge of the mat. The toes and knee on the right foot are in line. Check in with the hips. The left hip goes back, the right hip comes forward. If you're going to lunge, the knee goes above the ankle and the arms are going to come straight out. You're not arching the back, but you're nice and tall through the spine, natural neck, so you can tuck the chin just a little bit. And there you have it, your tutorial for Warrior 1, keeping the pelvic floor in mind. Check out the website, yogabelowthebelt.com, and you'll find full-length classes and more details. Thanks for coming.